Is she drunk or did she have a stroke? What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pascal back at it again with another pop-up video. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and on Twitter, The Pascal Show, one word, and on TikTok, The Pascal Show, one word. Hit that like button down below, and let's not forget to crush that subscribe button if this is your first time checking out this channel right here. Anyway, we got to jump into this story. This one is very, very interesting, okay? And it's sad. I think it's sad. I know a lot of people are having some fun with it online. They're roasting this video that's been circulating recently and all that. But there's something that we got to take away from this that I think is extremely important. And I'll talk about that here in a second. But what I'm pertaining to revolves around a viral video of a news anchor out in Albany, New York, that clearly does not look like she is fully together, okay? She seems very disheveled. She's slurring her words, all this stuff. It's a very, very sad situation. And there's a reason, I think, why she is all so disheveled. I don't know. There's a lot of things to think about with this one. We're going to break it down. Some people are saying that she's drunk. Some other people are sitting there saying, oh, maybe that was an early, like those are signs of a stroke, so on and so forth. It's been going on and on and on. We're gonna exercise both options here real quick, but let's look at this article. This is what she said. So we have to tell you, like other news. All right, that's what she said in this video, which we will be seeing very shortly. TV station suspends disheveled news anchor for slurring her way through bulletin. Okay, and even getting her weatherman's name wrong. And let me be real. If you've been working with that weatherman for a long time, it's kind of tough to call him the wrong dude or the wrong weatherman if you've been out there working. And I will say this too. Mistakes do happen. I mean, shoot, I do live shows a lot. I mess up every day. It happens, okay? We're human. It happens. But you have to see this to believe it. And we are going to get into that very, very shortly because it's wild. It is wild. And I still have so many questions on how she even got on camera in the first place for that day. But let's get into this, okay? We're just going to do a couple bullets. Local CBS news anchor, her name is Heather Kovar, was borderline incoherent on her broadcast on Saturday morning. I'm going to tell you, she was not coherent at all, okay? Just so you know. I've already seen the video. We're going to watch it together, though, because it's bad. She slurred her words and mixed up the name of her meteorologist colleague. The station said Kovar had been suspended from the news channel, which totally understandable because she looks bad and she sounded horrible, okay? Kovar said, Heather Kovar, the anchor, said she was sleep deprived after working a double shift and had only recently returned to work after the death of her father. Now, that part I think is an incredibly important piece to this, not only from sleep deprivation, but also the fact that she has lost someone that she loves dearly. Okay. And there's a lot that goes on when you're grieving, when you're going through the loss of someone that you love, right? We all go through our process of grieving differently. Some people bury it deep down inside, and then suddenly it comes up 20 years later. Some people drink their sorrows away. Some people go and fight. Some people go, you see what I'm saying? There's just so many different ways that people deal with grief, okay? And maybe she was dealing with grief in a libation type of way. But like I said, there are people out here that think that she had a stroke. To me, she just sounds like she's drunk. To me, she sounds like she tied one on the night before, okay? But I know a lot of people have been going in, joking, laughing about this, but at the same time, I saw this tweet and I was like, you know what? This makes sense. And it makes you look at the reality of it as well and show that show some care towards this woman, right? Because let's be real. Maybe she did show up drunk. Maybe she didn't. But maybe why she was doing that, maybe she was doing that because of a loss. But we don't know. We don't know. All we know is what we see. All right. And here's this tweet from on Twitter. And this just opened my eyes and gave me a different perspective, because at first I just saw the video and I was just like, whoa, this is bad. But then when I saw this, it gave me a different perspective. So I keep seeing a clip of this woman, Heather Kovar, being passed around. I would like to inform others that she had experienced loss not long ago, just back to work a month ago, and she was working insane back-to-back shifts. Be kind. Now, I want to say that is incredibly important. That's a good piece of information, that she lost somebody. She was doing back-to-back shifts, and their shifts are insane, I want to point out. But that still does not automatically give her the pass for possibly being drunk as hell. Okay? But let's take a look at this. This is her on a good day. All right? She looks good. She looks like a news anchor. She looks like she's camera ready to go. I'm sure this is what she looks like on a regular, everyday basis. Okay? Maybe this is a photo that was taken before the loss of her father. Let's just be real. Okay? Then she puts up a tweet on May 14th in the morning. She says, so many people have been reaching out, wondering why I've been away from the news. The station has graciously allowed me to take some time off to be with my family in Texas. My dad is expected to leave the hospital today on hospice and return home. And you know for a fact, when they say hospice, we already know what the end of this story will be for her father. He asked for his nasal feeding tube be removed yesterday. Okay, that's obvious that she's about to lose her father. Thank you to everyone who has reached out with concerns. I miss you all and will see you soon. I thank all of my colleagues who are helping to fill my shifts during this time. Heart emoji. Now, obviously, you see something like that, you hear something like that. Clearly, she is it sounds like she was very close to her parents, close to her mother, or to her father, and her father's about to cross over. That is a very, very big deal, okay? For a lot of us, right? Losing someone we love can be very tough, can be devastating to us, especially to our minds, especially to our mental health. But let's continue. And of course, this is another photo. This is a month later. So June 14th, it says on the bottom, I know it's in small print, but it says Heather Kovar to return this weekend. All right. So I'm sure a lot of people are very excited. You see a lot of people hitting the like button over there. Happy to see that she's going to be back in full effect. Okay. And then here's another photo. And this was a photo that she put up basically that day. Okay. So it says, it's another marathon weekend. See you now at 6 a.m. to 8 a.m., then 6 p.m., and then 11 p.m. Let me just point this out really quick. Shout out to all you news anchors out there. Shout out to all you reporters that work in news stations. Y'all work yourselves to the bone. The amount of hours you put in, the times you wake up, the times the lack of sleep you get is absolutely insane, because you love to tell the stories and you like to give the news and get the news out to the general public. And I got to say, I commend y'all for doing that, because that is a tough game. It is a tough job, and you guys are doing it. So shout out to you guys, okay? And even shout out to Heather Kovar, because listen, 6 a.m. to 8 a.m., you're telling me she's probably getting up at 3, maybe 2 o'clock in the morning so that she can get down to the station, get herself properly vetted on any story she's about to do, and then be live, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed at 6 a.m., and then she's on air for 2 hours straight. Then she maybe goes, chills, does whatever she needs to do, goes back at 6 p.m., and then she does another one at 11 p.m. So you're telling me she don't get home until probably like, I don't know, 12:30 on maybe? I don't know how far away she lives from her station, but real talk. She's going home, she's going to sleep, and then she says, and I'll be back Sunday morning at 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. You're telling me that she's going home, she's going to sleep, and then she's waking up at what? She's going home around 12:30, 1 o'clock, and then she's waking up maybe 3, 4 o'clock in the morning to zip her ass down to the station, get herself all ready to go, and then be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed again. For her morning show at 7 a.m. That is some serious dedication. Okay. Dedication. And then after that, she's back on at 6:30 p.m. and then another one at 11 p.m. Of course she'd be sleep deprived. Of course she'd be tired as hell. Okay? And even so, look at her hair. Look, it's not like her hair is all, combed out and perfect and blah blah blah, but still, she seems fairly camera ready. Okay. She says, lots of good live music out there this weekend. We have info later in the show. Enjoy. So, of course, she's ready to do her job. But here's the thing, though. What's wild to me is and you see those photos, she seems okay. She seems like she's all right. She seems put together. Okay. But oh my Lord. I want you guys to see what I saw. And here it is. Remember, I'm about to show you this video, guys. And I need you to do me a solid, okay? Remember that last photo you saw. Okay? Keep that image burned in your brain. And then look at this. Same dress, it looks like. Hair's a little bit longer. But my Lord, what happened? Completely different woman. Now, we got to look at this video. This is the actual video. It's not the whole video, but it's a good portion. Once you start hearing her talk, you'll see. You'll be like, I get it. Oh, she in bad shape, yo. Yeah, she's in really bad shape. Take a listen.
All right. Thank you so much, Emma, for that report. The exhibit is open until August, so you can still check that out.
Oh, boy.
Discover Schenectady. You should really check that out. They do so many good things in Schenectady. The leaders there, they are hopeful that that exhibit's going to bring even more events and exhibits to the area in the future.
Okay. Well, let's continue.
And so moving on tonight is we have to tell you also, like other news that's happening in the area and across the area in the nation. Let me tell you about this. A 4-year-old girl is actually dead. Another man is clinging to life after shooting in Ohio.
Oh, this is really, really bad, y'all. Now the thing is that I'm just going to keep rolling this and repeat because you guys can kind of see for yourself. This is bad. This is not good. She's in bad shape. Now, there's other people out here. There's a debate going on the twits, right? People are sitting here saying, oh, she had a stroke. To me, she doesn't look like she had a stroke. To me, this looks like she's drunk. Now, I could be wrong. I could very well be wrong. But to me, this does not give me any vibe like she is having a stroke. She really looks like she is drunk and she's trying to focus on her job. She's trying to get the job done. Now, again, there's a lot of people that will disagree with me on this, and that's totally fine. Regardless of this, the question I have that still remains is, where were the producers? Where were her colleagues? You're telling me she didn't give off any type of vibe before they said lights, camera, action, we're live? 3, 2, and we're live? No one said anything? No one saw her before she started going? To me, this looks like someone who's been overworked, who is exhausted, who is still grieving the loss of a loved one, and she has not had an opportunity to actually grieve properly because she's been working so damn hard. And I get it. Some of us are workaholics. And when it comes to devastating news or traumatic experience, a traumatic moment in our lives, like losing a loved one, we will dive even more into our work. We'll forget the world and we'll just dive right in to our work. And maybe that's what it is too. Maybe it is sleep deprivation. Maybe really this is all just her being absolutely exhausted and she had a mental break because of sleep deprivation. That could be it too. But I don't see stroke. And the way she's slurring and the way she's kind of talking like as if she was out drinking leads me to believe that this woman had a few too many margaritas last night or the night before. But still, I ask, where are the producers? What happened? Why didn't the producers see this before she went on the show? Why didn't they stop and say, hey, weatherman, hey, Craig and them, I need you to come over here and you are going to sit in on Anchor for today because she's in bad shape, okay? Sweetheart, Heather, we're going to have you sit down. We're going to get you a big jug of water, some coffee, and some Mickey D's to soak that alcohol up, okay? Or if it's not alcohol, hey, sweetheart, you are not in good shape. We're going to let you go into your office or into the green room real quick. Go and catch a couple Z's, sweetheart. You're not in good shape. You need some time to rest. Go home. We'll get you an Uber. We'll make sure you get to your place in one piece. You need some time to rest. Why wasn't there a producer or any of her colleagues out there that were looking out on her behalf if she showed up that way? That's one of the questions I have. The other question is, why would she show up? Now, I get it. Never underestimate, if it's liquor, okay? If it's liquor, never underestimate the power of alcohol. A lot of people think they can do anything. Like, oh, that'd be fine. I'm a little drunk. I've done this before, a little tipsy. It's fine. I could do a show. This is like breathing to me. It's all good. I could do a show. Come on. Give me what does the teleprompter say? You know what I'm saying? Clearly, there are people out here that I'm sure sit there and think that they can be professional even when they're not. Okay? But why didn't she say, hey, I can't make it today. I'm not feeling well. Or send a text, an email, send a bird with a message tied to their feet, to their talons, and say, hey, can't make it today, young squire, and keep it moving. But she didn't do that. She still showed up to work and try to do this on autopilot. And I'm telling you, I mean, look right here. You tell me this is your best autopilot? I think not. Okay? But all jokes aside, let's talk about this. This is why I say Summer of Self-Love is incredibly important. It's in full effect now, y'all. Okay? As you see, I'm starting to put out some more videos on trying to uplift each other, keeping each other strong. All right, making us feel like we can accomplish and do anything. This is incredibly important too. Realizing when you need time to rest, when you need time to breathe, when you need a mental health day. It's okay to tell someone, to tell your employer or your colleagues, I need a mental health day, or I'm just still dealing with the death of my father. I need some time to breathe. Can you bring in whoever to take over, to sit in for me, to fill in the anchor spot for me for the next couple days? I just need some time for me. It's okay to say that. That does not show a sign of weakness. What shows a sign of weakness is when you show up drunk as hell to your job and you act a damn fool, and then you lose your job because of the poor choices that you made when you were depressed or not in a good mental place. That's why it's important that we listen to ourselves. We listen to what's going on in our minds. Be strong and know that it's okay to struggle. And by maybe speaking those things out loud, your colleagues, your friends, even your boss, your employer might step up and help you and be there with you in solidarity. But she didn't do that. And I really do hope that she is finding that now. Maybe she's speaking to somebody. Man, if it really was alcohol induced, okay? If it was just sleep depravity, then hey, she needs time to sleep. She needs time to properly heal. And I hope she's finding that now that she's suspended. And I hate that it's that this was the course that it had to go down. But hey, it went down this way. So I'm hoping that she finds some sort of peace within herself. And it sucks. She might be losing her job. But at the same time, You need to start listening to yourself and not just push through thinking that it's going to be okay. If you are not okay, you speak to somebody. You reach out. You become transparent, not only just with the friends that are around you, but also to your job, your employer. It's okay to not be okay. Just be truthful to yourself and be truthful to the people around you so that stuff like this that we just saw does not happen. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are on this because, I hope she doesn't lose her job. But at the same time, I don't know what really went down. If this was sleep deprivation, then I wish she would have spoke up earlier. But if it is alcohol, then she done mucked that up because she showed up to work drunk as hell. Because this is what I look at it as. She seems drunk, all right? And she made a very bad choice the night before. And then she made a worse choice by showing up like this. But then at the same time, I look at the producers and the people that run that show, and none of them talk to her. None of them cross paths with her. They have to go through the whole day making sure that they know what news stories, what are the top stories that they're going to be doing for the day so that they can do a 6 a.m. show. So you're telling me they never talked to her at all? They didn't see her? They didn't interact with her? She didn't talk to them and they could hear how slurred her words were? Like I said, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Why would they let her go on this show looking like this? Why? Why would they let this happen? And I know it's not only on them. It's not only on the producers. This is all on her. She made that decision to be out here like this. But at the same time, if they know that she's always camera ready, they know that she's incredibly professional, I wonder why they didn't stop her and say, hey, wait a second, sweetie, can you go back in the green room and just make sure you're, put together, or, are you okay? And just hear her talk for a little bit. And if she's slurring and going all over the place, then, hey, no, we should switch her out for today. Sweetheart, no, it's okay. You're just going to go sit down, relax. You're going to get the day, okay? It's fine. Just take the day. And I feel like everything would have been fine. And it wouldn't be a viral moment like this. But then again, is she drunk? Is it sleep deprivation? I don't know. To me, it looks like she's drunk. But you guys, please let me know. Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are on this one. Again, I hope if this has to do anything with the loss of her father, I really hope that she is finding peace. She's finding a place to heal and forgive herself for this particular situation, because I know that this is a video that's going out there. People are sharing it like crazy. And I just hope that she finds it in herself to find strength and push through this embarrassing time. Hit that like button down below and most definitely crush that subscribe button. It'd be great to have you a part of the Pascal Show family. Anyway, it's time to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys in the next video. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.